Di man klaro masyado. Kung marinig.
Okay, good morning to our observers, MAC members, and YouTube live stream viewers. Today we will conduct a preview conference for three projects for civil works, which is in accordance with the policy directives on transparency and accountability for procurement processes. I will now give the floor to our procurement head, Engineer G. Canedo. Ma'am?
Thank you, sir. First, we'll acknowledge the BAC members and representatives. Our BAC chairperson, Engineer Andrew A. Paman. Good morning, sir. Our BAC members, Engineer Jose Leonard A. Hilya Jr. Good morning, sir. Engineer Christine IBM Aranez. Good morning, ma'am. And we have here through Zoom, BAC member, Miss Eleanor F. Delegar. Morning. Good morning, ma'am. Also from virtually the procurement head, Julie G. Canedo, and from the BAC Secretariat of Engineer King V. Bucarile and Engineer Charmaine T. Sumalino. Good morning. From the Commission on Audit, Ms. Laila D. Bato, represented by Ms. Dodi Alaba. Good morning, ma'am. Also here present for today's pre-bid conference is the representative from the Planning and Design section, Engineer John Carlo Estacio. Good morning, sir. And for the representative from the Maintenance section and Technical Working Group, Engineer John Nico Eric S. Kabatba. Good morning, sir. The following three projects are subject for the pre-bid conference this morning. 25 LK 0068, construction of rainwater collector system, RWCS at Cabantian Elementary School, Davao City, Balugo Integrated School, Davao City, Pamantawan Integrated School, Davao City, Polocon Elementary School, Davao City, Waan National High School, Davao City, Cabonbon Elementary School, Davao City, and Cabonbon National High School, Davao City, with an ABC amount of 2,605,500 pesos. 25 LK 0070 for the construction of road Sitio Banban to Sitio Ayagon, Barangay Lumiad, Paquibato District, Davao City, with an ABC amount of 82,025,000 pesos. And for the last project, 25 LK 0071 for the construction of road Sitio Ayagon, Barangay Lumiad to Sitio Salukadang, Barangay Mapula, Paquibato District, Davao City, with an ABC amount of 48,250,000 pesos. For 25 LK 0068, may we now request Engineer John Nico Eric S. Kabatba, representative from the Maintenance section, to further explain the scope of works of the said project. Sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I'm here to present one signal work for under the maintenance section. Our ID 25 LK 0068, the name construction of rainwater collector. Cabantian Elementary School, Davao City, Balugo Integrated School, Davao City, Pamantawan Integrated School, Davao City, Polocon Elementary School, Davao City, Waan National High School, Davao City, Cabonbon Elementary School, Davao City, and Cabonbon National High School, Davao City, with a project duration of 60 calendar days, an ABC amount of 2,605,500 pesos. The scope of works for each schools: set of 3 polyethylene storage tank, 2,000 liters, a water tank, replacement installation of fabricated metal roofing accessory, range 24, gutter and PVC pipes, fittings for connection to water tanks, and suction of pedestal to mount 3 water tanks and catch basin. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And for projects 25 LK 0070 and 71, may we now request Engineer John Carlo Espacio to explain the scope of works of the said projects, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning again, everyone. I'm Engineer John Carlo Espacio here to present the 2 civil works projects scheduled for bidding. For our first project, 25 LK 0070, please flash the slide, please. For the PowerPoint flash, let's wait for a minute, please.
Thank you for waiting. Again, for our first contract ID, 25LK0070, construction of road, Sitio Banban to Sitio Ayagon, Barangay Lumiad, Davao City, with a project duration of 168 calendar days, and an EDC amount of 82 million and 25,000 pesos. Major work category for CW1, RCP roads, construction of PCCT, for CW2, FCN flood control, construction of drainage, closed and open conduits. Scope of works of the project for CW1, construction of road, construction of PCCT 0.28 meter thick with a length of 0.94 kilometer for 2 lanes and road width of 6.7 meters. Construction of PCCT 0.15 meter thick for shouldering on both sides and massive excavation. For CW2, construction of drainage structures, construction of rectangular concrete line canal with a length of 1,860 linear meters. For next project, 25LK0071, construction of road, Sitio Ayagon, Barangay Lumiad to Sitio Salukadang, Barangay Mapula, Paquibato District, Davao City, with a project duration of 138 calendar days and an ABC amount of 48,250,000 pesos. Major work category for CW1, RCP roads, construction of PCCP. Scope of works of the project is construction of PCCP 0.28 meter thick, with a length of 0.20 kilometers for 2 lanes and road width of 6.7 meters. Construction of PCCP 0.15 meter for shouldering on both sides and massive excavation. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Espacio and Engineer Cabatbat. Now I will give the floor to our back chairperson for some reminders.
Thank you. So thank you very much. Are there any questions, clarifications from our members, observers, and live streaming viewers? If there are no questions, these are some of the reminders of the interested participants. Those of bidding documents, which are the following: instruction to bidders, ITB, clear condition of contract, GCC, special condition of contract, SCC, and standard forms are all can be downloaded DPWH and PDF's websites. The technical and financial document attachments, Class A and necessary documents for support are included in the checklist for proposals. As per GPPB Resolution Number 15-2021 dated October 14, 2021, effective on contracts advertised from January 1, 2022, PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Memberships to state that for the purpose of updating the PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership, all Class A eligibility documents attached to the certificate shall remain and updated. And that failure for the prospective bidder to update each PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents covered by Section 8.5.2 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of Republic Act 1984 shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of each Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership under such time that any of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Reference GPPB Resolution Number 15-2021 dated October 14, 2021. The submission of the updated Class A eligibility documents to support the non-updated PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership is no longer acceptable. Bidders must use the updated forms in their omnibus sworn statement, bid security and bid security declaration in accordance with the standard forms uploaded in the GPPB and in bidding documents. All bids should be accompanied by a technical and financial checklist which is included in the bidding documents. The ceiling of the bid prices shall be approved budget of the contract, ABC. Bidders who bid above the ABC amount shall be automatically disqualified. The details of the proposed key personnel are contained in the bid data sheet, clause 10.4 and 10.5. If a proposed key technical personnel and pledged equipment is working on another project at the time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certificate that the personnel equipment will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract. Number two, will be replaced with another person equipment with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of implementing office. The proposed key personnel and equipment and replacement must be named in the bidding document. The pledged equipment shall be listed complete to include the brand, plate number, engine, chassis with serial numbers, capacity, specific location, and must be ready for inspection during the post-qualification stage. Reference, with data sheet clause 10.4 and 10.5. In accordance with Department Order 148 series of 2024, only DPWH accredited project engineers should be assigned to the implementation and construction of the buildings and bridges projects subject to their limits of project assignment. Reference Department Order 148 series of 2024 and Department Order number 227 series of 2024. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in section 2, instruction to bidders, clause number 5. Clause 5, reference bidding documents, 6th edition, July 2020. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive procedures using a non-discretionary pass-fail criteria as it is specified in the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulation (IRR) of Republic Act 9184, Section 30. Reference Republic Act 9184, IRR 2016, page 45 to 46. Detailed evaluation for lowest calculated bid and lowest calculated responsive bid shall be evaluated by the technical working group for recommendation of award. All bids must be accompanied by the bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in section 2, instruction to bidders, ITD, clause 50. Reference will be bidding documents, 6th edition, July 2020. Each page of the document shall be signed by the bidder or a duly authorized person. If corporation, a secretary certificate shall be attached. The interested bidder should observe the territorial jurisdiction of their notary public and all documents that need notarization. The applicant and the notary public should be within the same city and not beyond the limits of notary public jurisdiction. Reference, the court's ruling, section 240, territorial jurisdiction. Submitted documents shall be clear copy printed in A4 size Cabonbon with proper air tagging. With submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to the manual submission, the guidelines of the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in bid data sheet, BDS, clause 22. Reference between bidding documents 6th edition, July 2020. For manual submission, bid proposal may be submitted through an authorized representative and representation of two valid identification issued by the government institution. Bid proposal must be purchased and submitted to the authorized representative who is in the contractor's registration certificate, CRC, by presenting a valid ID together with company ID for verification or through a special power of attorney, SPA. duly notarized, and must be emailed to dpwh.davao.city3@gmail.com through the company's registered email address in the CRC or PGFs or on or before the purchase of submission of the bids. Each corporation, a secretary's certificate should also be submitted to the above mentioned email address. Bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat at the address stated for manual submission or at electronic bids _Davao City 3rd Davao City at dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before April 15, 2025. Bid opening shall be on April 15, 2025, after the deadline for the submission of bid at the conference room DPWH Davao City 3rd DEO through video conferencing or webcasting via YouTube account. The DPWH Davao City 3rd DEO Procurement LS. Bids will be open in the presence of the leaders' representatives who choose to attend at the mentioned address. The Department of Public Works and Highways, Davao City 3rd District Engineer Office, reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to the contract award, in accordance with Section 41 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulation (IRR) of Republic Act 91/84, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. Reference Republic Act 91/84, IRR 2016, Section 41, page 56 of 149. The observance of the deadline on dropping of the bidding documents will be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Bid received beyond the specified time shall be marked as late bid, then shall no longer be open. Observers who wish to acquire any documents related to the bidding may do so by signing the confidentiality agreement as mandated. Are there any questions from the observers and live streaming viewers? If there is none, I move to adjourn the pre-bid conference.
I second the motion.
Since the pre-bid conference has been adjourned and duly seconded by Engineer Hillier, I declare the pre-bid conference to be adjourned at 10:33 a.m. Philippine time. Thank you for coming. Keep safe and God bless.